If only I had a short 5-minute video that would show me how to write a script. This is clearly not a video on acting. Greetings everybody, welcome to this little video on the basics of screenwriting. Maybe you want to learn how to write a script, maybe you already know how to write a script and you just need help coming up with ideas or something. Or maybe you're already really good at writing scripts and you just want to tell me how wrong I am. Whatever the case may be, I've just come up with a couple little essentials for you know, getting started on writing a script. They're pretty basic things that could be applied to pretty much anything you want to write. I didn't really write, I mean I wrote down the couple of things beforehand, but I didn't really write exactly what I want to say for that. So I'm just kind of improvising, so I apologize if there's a lot of uhs and ums and pauses and such. But anyways, let's just get right into it. So, I'm now in a new location and I'm wearing different clothes. Why? Let's talk about coming up with an idea. Trust me, I get it. Coming up with an idea is hard. I understand how you feel. But the very best advice I can give you is to base it off your own experiences. That's what I do, and that's usually where my best scripts come from. Just try to think of the most notable stories from your life. Something funny, something sad even, just anything interesting. Write about it, it's a good start. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. It's Michael. It's so dumb. So you thought of the best memories and experiences from your life. You use that as inspiration to get you started in your writing. But simply basing things off your ideas doesn't make a good script. Something that's really important to a script is the themes and ideas behind it. Now it's really important to take these life experiences because something that's really important to me is making sure that when you write something, it is unique to you and it has your fingerprints on it. So a good way to come up with themes and ideas is to kind of take what you learned or what you were feeling from those experiences and just kind of, you know, work that into the DNA of the script. Maybe a character or multiple characters learns the same thing. It's just really important to make it about something that you care about, and that's the thing. A lot of movies are about something, but they're like also about something. A script that I just wrote that we may or may not be making soon is physically about someone breaking into a house when two kids are home. But what it's actually about is like toxic friendships and cutting toxic people out of your life. So you always kind of want to have like a base, just general idea of what it's actually about. And listen, it doesn't have to be super deep or anything. Some movies don't even really have base ideas or any, you know, themes behind it really. It's just kind of to have fun. And that's totally okay too. If something you want to write is just for fun and, you know, it's not really meant to be taken too seriously, that's no problem. You know, that's still pretty fun to do also. But yeah, if you want to get a little serious, just kind of work interesting themes into your stories. New location and outfit number 4. Let's do it. So now we can get to the fun stuff, which is writing characters and dialogue for those characters. So writing characters, the way I'm gonna describe it makes it sound slightly easier than it is. Because it's not necessarily difficult. It's a little difficult. So the thing to keep in mind with writing characters is that they all need to be unique, and they all need to have their own specific voices. They all just need to have their own distinct personalities. And when you write their dialogue, you need to make sure that it's something this character would say. You know, one character might react differently to something than another character would. It's just little touches like that. You just gotta make sure you've got, you know, your character's personalities down. Because with a lot of the characters I write, you know, they're based very much on real people and on, you know, shades of my own personality. So I try to make them feel as real and like I know them as possible. Something else important that comes along with characters is character arcs. I like to make sure most, if not all, of the characters in a story I write have arcs. They need to change in some way, they need to learn something. Now, not every character needs to do this, but usually at least the lead character should. And if you can't come up with a solid arc for a character, it has to kind of work with the themes that you decided upon. You know, what we were talking about in the previous section. Like, for example, that film that I wrote that's about toxic friendships and stuff. The lead character learns that they need to cut, you know, the specific toxic character in that story out of their life. So that's kind of this character's arc, which plays into the themes and everything. But yeah, when it comes to dialogue, something else that's really important is making sure it sounds like something somebody would actually say. But just, you know, read it out loud, make sure it sounds like someone would actually say that. It needs to sound natural, it can't sound forced or anything like that. But yeah, just read it over out loud, make sure it sounds real. Because the characters need to feel real. And how could they feel real if they don't talk like real people? So yeah, those three things, you know, coming up with a story through basing it on your own experiences, taking those experiences and taking, you know, what you learned or how you felt and creating complex themes out of them, and making your characters feel real and giving them arcs. I feel like those are the most important things to write a successful script. And yeah, successful, I don't mean you're guaranteed that it's gonna be good. You know, I've written plenty of things that include all of those things and they're horrible. But yeah, it's just some basic stuff that if you want to get started, just, you know, some guidelines you should follow. This is very bare bones. There's a lot of other stuff you want to get into. And yeah, so it's just, I leave you with this knowledge and do with it what you will. And I really hope you guys write some stuff. I'd love to see it if you do. And yeah, I wish you nothing but good luck. Thanks for watching.